Hi, this is Nell Tharp, and we're going to go over the techniques used by the first assistant during the course of a C-section, starting with the skin incision. The surgeon will mark the area of the incision, sometimes using a skin marker, other times using a couple of Alice's to pinch and tent the skin. This is the curvilinear fan and steel incision. The Joel Cohen incision tends to be straight, a little bit higher, and a little bit longer. So my assistant is going to apply pressure to the edges of the skin to hold it under tension as the scalpel blade is used to incise through the skin and then may be used to incise the subcutaneous layer. At this point, the assistant will be blotting bleeding, and I can go ahead and coagulate. Bzz. Bzz. Okay, and then the assistant will use retractors to show the fascia, which is underneath. If you could retract up higher, please. And I will use cautery on the cutting setting to cut the fascia right in the midline. Excuse me for just a second. There we go. Once the fascia has been cut in the midline, the surgeon will insert with tips up heavy mayo scissors under the fascia and above the rectus muscle. You'll see the assistant move the retractors to keep the tips of the scissors in view. Don't go quite so tight in the corner, please. And then the scissors will be opened slightly and they will be withdrawn. If you could come back. Thank you. That will create a plane between the fascia and the muscle, which then will be able to be cut, and that will open the rectus, anterior rectus fascia. Surgeon will then hand the scissors to the assistant and take the retractors, and the assistant will then slide the scissors using one hand underneath the fascia and above the rectus muscle, tenting with the tips up, opening them about 2 centimeters, and withdrawing gently to create a plane. All right, that separates the fascia from the muscle, and then cutting. And again, this is Velcro, so of course it doesn't actually cut. And that will expose the rectus muscle. That ends this demonstration of opening the skin, subcutaneous tissue, and anterior fascia.